I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a
So here is right. This bout is so much hype surrounding. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Scoring hook. Nice right jab. The first time these two met, Canelo Alvarez got a very impressive and dramatic 12th round TKO victory.
So the last time these two fought, it was a TKO, round 12. I want to see a knockout, a KO, a sleeper stretcher. I want to see somebody taken out or waking up in the dressing room. That's what I want to see.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the left uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what, I've been in...
That was a terrible round, mate.
What do we expect to see here in round two? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch... Oh, wait a minute! Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into... Hold that! And down goes Ryan Rhodes. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and... Hold it right there! It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. He's been knocked down. On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to...
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your...
Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Both men knocked down in that round, and back at it in round 4. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left hook misses. Missing with that right hook. Counter punching. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So this fight will continue. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fake.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They pulled that thought. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the...
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.